Hello and welcome to the video. I'm NFX and today we're at Goodwood Kartways for the 8th race of the season. Today I will be starting in P8 as the green flags are out and we're off to racing. Into turn number 4 here, you can see everyone is super bunched up. I'm trying my best to just keep a distance just in case there's some carnage against some of the racers, but it looks like everyone made it through turn 4, turn 5 perfectly fine. And as you can see, the grid is actually pretty close to one another and I don't feel like I'm behind even though I'm in last place. And you can even see that same thing happening in the last couple corners here. There's a couple people going off and just causing kind of like that domino effect of everyone kind of needing to react to the person behind. At the moment right now I'm still in P8, so very far behind from the pack. I'm not too sure. P7 did a little swerve. I think they might have lost a little bit of traction by going on the rumble strip on the right, but I think maybe there's a possibility of me overtaking him, so I'm kind of trying to play the different lines. He spins out and I'm able to make that really quick last minute move onto the outside there. Totally worried I was gonna crash into that, and if you replay it, literally less than a ruler length away from hitting him, I'm like, should I keep my line or not? But then he spun out and I was able to go on the outside there. As you can see here, the rest of the grid is starting to have a little bit of battling. So P1, P2 are fighting, P4 and 5 are fighting, and then P6 is trying to catch up to the fight ahead. Me, I'm trying to do it too, but I think what is really nice about Thursdays, which is the day that I'm racing, is that all the competitors are super competitive and have been doing this for quite some time. You can see me, I'm knocking on the wheel because I think there's so much more pace, but by the end of it, I get a little too excited here and just overcook it into the second last corner, which compromises my straight line speed down the straight here, and you can just see how much more P6 is pulling away from me. See, I catch up a little, but the low end speed of this kart is just a little hard to kind of combat. The high speeds are really great, and you can kind of see for the next couple laps into turn number 3 I gained so much more speed, and you can see me visibly pushing a little closer to P6, but P6 drove phenomenally, and the rest of the grid, of course, because you can see the battle was so close between the top 3 racers, or I would even say top 4 racers, and it was just overall like one of the closer races that I've seen in a while, considering that I started last and obviously in second last place. But overall, like, just talking to everybody, this really felt a lot closer than a lot of the races that we've had throughout the season. So I don't know if they dialed back the carts or something like that, but I just see the kind of difference in this kind of race. As you can see there, everyone's kind of just only a quarter away, which before we've seen people multiple corners, like 4 corners ahead of some people. So obviously there wasn't any crashes, and like I said, this Thursday group is very competitive, so it was really nice to kind of see us all get a little bit in the weeds and having to fight a little harder, especially during the beginning. But this was not the best race for me, of course. The last time I was out here, I also finished P7, so the last 2 races haven't been the best result. But fingers crossed for race number 9. It will be tomorrow, so let's hope that it goes a lot better than it did for the last 2 races. And I look forward to it, of course. As the season kind of winds down, we're going to be getting ready to go into semifinals and finals, and I will most definitely be competing in that. So I'm going to let the video play out, but thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe, and then I will see you later this week. Peace.